Warning. The following program contains strong language and subject matter which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this program is intended for mature audiences only.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Inside the Drag Closet, the interactive vodcast where we talk about all things drag and some things that aren't. Who knows? We're really just here to have a good time. Happy Earth Day, everybody. It is going to be a beautiful day. We are super excited to be here this evening. We're going to clip through the beginning of the show really quickly because I am super excited to sit down and chat with LEXI LOVE from season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race this evening. Amethyst and I have been talking about getting her on the show for a while now, and we all just did a gig together and the universe aligned, and we are all here this evening, and it is going to be an incredible evening. We already have people popping into the chat. Start asking your questions now. I will be saving all of them for when Lexi gets here. But we're going to start the episode with a little who, what, where about me. Who am I? My name is Jade DeVere. I'm a drag artist based out of Pennsylvania. I love the art of drag because it allows me to change things up a little bit. What am I wearing? I actually have kind of been inspired recently. My eyeshadows are partially from Kimchi Beauty, but I also, I have finally become one of those people that has fallen in love with the TikTok shop, and I got some new eyeliners, and I wanted to play with them and have some fun, and I really kind of like it. These are by Davis. Sponsor me, please. My lips are from the Lip Bar. My lashes are brand new. I got them at Spirit Halloween. Yay. This outfit, I have no idea where it came from. This wig is from Webster Wigs. And of course, the jewelry is Rocks by Cox. And lastly, where can you find me? Well, you can find me every other Wednesday right here on Inside the Drag Closet on Facebook and YouTube. We actually took last week off. We are back this week, and we will be back next week with another episode. It's going to be a lot of fun. This Sunday, I will be in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware at First State Brewing for their first show with Shady P and friends. Audacious Alexander, Amethyst Diamond, and myself will also be performing. It's going to be an incredible time. I think there are a few tickets left, but they are going fast. So hop on the socials and get your tickets as soon as possible. And that's it about me. That's it. That's all I do. That's everything about me. I actually, I did just have a very cool experience. I just performed at the Telltale Steampunk Festival. I was brought in to do a 1-hour panel on the art of drag, and I did it in a steampunk look. It was a lot of fun. And it was also one of the most appreciative audiences I have been around, and it was so much fun. So thank you to everybody who was involved in Telltale Steampunk. That was a wonderful time. Ooh, we got a lot of comments coming in already. Let me take a quick look. Let's see. We've got Vicky tuning in, Evelyn Phantasma, Brandon. We've got Cassie, Joanna, Soraya. Oh, Soraya, thank you for advertising the show earlier. Everybody else, why don't you hop on Facebook and share the love, share the life. I totally just stole Amethyst's thing. She's going to kill me when I bring her on because she usually does that part. Amishka just was one of the superheroes that saved Jessica Wilde while she performed here in Karma because her luggage did not arrive. So none of her drag arrives. Her and the DeQuest family pulled together and got Jessica Wilde put together. And that is sisterhood. That is what drag is all about. And it was, I got to see all the pictures and it was amazing. Dee Dee Darion is watching. Hi, baby. How are you? Jess is here. Tatiana, Joanna. Oh, wow. A lot of people. Rolanda Cox has popped in this evening. Oh, my God. This is amazing. I'm already saving some of the questions for later, but I can't do this all by myself. So, everybody, let's welcome to Inside the Drag Closet my partner in crime. You know her and love her. Put your hands together for Amethyst Diamond.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Everybody say love.
Love.
Love, love, love. I am so stinking excited. It's not even funny.
Right?
It's happening, kids. It's happening. She's here. She's here. I'm
She's
here.
here.
I'm here giving you, oh, look. Oh my God. Protect the dolls.
Absolutely.
You heard it here first. I'm kidding. You know it. You know it. What's going on, sis? How you doing? How you feeling? You
Hey, I'm
looking
great.
good?
I'm feeling different. Like I was playing today.
You are beautiful, my sister, and I love you.
You, however, are stunning.
You already knew. Don't
Oh,
act
that's
brand new
true.
over there. You already knew. I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you. We are celebrating International African American Women's History Month in April. So power to the peeps. Just saying, you know what I mean? We are going to get wild tonight. It's going to get crazy tonight. We have the absolutely stunting Lexi Love on the
Hmm.
television. So while y'all are watching, go ahead and hit that share button. Share the love, share the live, tell your friends, tell your mammy, tell your cousins to come on through. You know what time it is.
Exactly. Girl, why don't you give them a little who, what, where about you?
Oh, no. Hi, kids. What's going on? It's me. It's Amethyst Diamond. It's your girl. It's your friend. I love you. Happy Wednesday. Happy April. What is it? 22nd. Happy belated 420. In the house. What's going on? What's going on tonight? What am I wearing tonight? So look, this is just a little curly wig that I kind of just scrunched up and stuck on top of my head. Real simple. This is a piece of fabric that was cut from one of the dresses that's hanging behind me here because it was too long. Put it right up there. This is from Fashion Nova. And these earrings are from Rocks by Cox. And this ring is Gems by Genticists. My makeup is mostly MAC and Morphe and correct. And where can you find me tomorrow? You can find me at Albright College in Reading, performing for the students there. Like the three of us did at Dickinson College. We'll get into that from a couple weeks ago. So Thursday, I am at Albright College. Friday, I am hosting at Freddy's, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, with Deja Diamond, as well as Keidra Lattimore. Saturday, don't tell anybody, I have the day off. Don't call me. Don't call me. And Sunday, I am back in Rehoboth with my sister Jade, performing at a brunch at First State Brewery. So super excited. We have Audacious Alexander and Shady P with us as well. Yeah, where can you find me? You can find me on the road. You can find me right here on the big screen. You can find me anywhere there's money and good vibes.
That's true.
Stupid. Stupid. Why
Stupid.
did you hire me? Oh my God.
Because you were the last one to say not it.
And you're welcome.
Also, everybody out there, if you would like a little bit more of Inside the Drag Closet, you could always head on over to our Patreon and subscribe for as little as $5 a month. And you get some exclusive content by our after show, which is Pearls of Wisdom with the two of us, where we kind of let our hair down a little bit and we get blunt. We get, but in honor of 420, we get blunt.
Yeah, blunt.
I don't. It's never been my thing.
She's adorable.
Yeah.
Stupid. Stupid. I am just scrolling through the comments, just looking.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
everybody. Hey, kids. Regina, yes, you did cut that dress. Uh,
Well,
yes. Hi,
girl,
everybody.
I think it's time.
Might as well, give them what they
Yeah.
want, give them what they came for.
Everybody, I hope you're all ready because tonight is all about love. So, everybody, let's give a wonderful Inside the Drag Closet welcome to the one and only Lexi
Lexi
Love.
Love. It's happening.
Ooh, girl, you're muted.
There. Hi.
It's happening.
Gag. Hi, guys. Oh my goodness. That was so cute to watch. I was like, oh, it's like I'm like in the green room at like the Ellen show, but like
Yes.
more relevant.
Yes. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Inside the Drag Closet. It's so nice to have you with us. Thank you for agreeing to do this. We respect your time and your presence, your energy, and all that you do. So thank you. It means the world.
You guys are amazing. Thank you. No, I appreciate being asked, honey. Come on. I love to talk.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Girl,
You have
we
a
were
beautiful
having-
story.
Yeah. We were having the best time at Dickinson.
Oh my goodness.
Such a good time.
Fantastic. I was so nervous, but you guys relieved a lot of that stress and anxiety.
Absolutely.
Because it was a school and I'm not very educated.
Right.
Oh,
That's okay. No, it was great. I was shocked because like I still had luggage in my hand and you wrapped your arms around me like you knew me for years. I was like, okay.
I mean,
Okay. And then it was, it was a vibe all night, even outside.
And you know what's funny? I was literally there the other day because we all got an email because Miss Lexi Love autographed photos for all of us.
Yes.
And I just I'm walking back through the campus and I was just like, this was so you didn't need to do that. And this is so wonderful. Like this is the queen who does not forget the rest of the girls.
there were so many of those to do. And in all honesty, I was like, if they just hand them a stack and have everybody find their own, I'm going to feel terrible that all of them say the exact same thing. So I wrote something different for every single
God. Oh my
it took me a
God.
little bit to come up with it, but I really did appreciate you guys and your time and your love and positivity. Like
Absolutely.
that was so needed.
Absolutely. That's what we're supposed to do for each other.
Exactly. And you are now, I always say, I have yet to have a negative experience at the Dickinson College show because everybody they have booked, yourself included, has been an absolute delight and professional and just fun.
Well, thank you.
That was my first time there. I was that was what, 800 students?
It was amazing. Let me just tell you, for those who aren't aware, this was like college classrooms that they lecture in, that they pulled the dividers out, and it was 4 lecture hall rooms that made a clover that opened up into this big performance space. And you can see the video on my Instagram of me
So good.
down in the middle of it all and that light cascading down.
Yes.
It was magical.
And the silver. So
that was
good.
on the stage. There was a whole stage for one of the classrooms. What? College ceases to amaze me. It always there's always something I'm just like, whoa, girl. They really.
That was probably my best college experience ever.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, and I do colleges and universities all the time. I felt like Beyonce up in that room.
You were though. You were giving everything. It was fantastic, and the way that you speak to those kids, it is from a place of
Sorry.
So much joy and positivity and understanding. I learned something in that moment of listening to you thank them and acknowledge their journey. Oh my gosh, it was a beautiful thing. I just thank you. Masterclass in entertaining the youth.
Thank you.
And you were good too, bitch. We all know it. You had the mic.
Yes.
I love college gigs because it's always such a love bubble. And like in the world
Right.
we're in right now, everything is just getting so politicized. But then you go to a place like that and you just realize, you know, we're a force for good. Like,
But going into that setting, I think, especially since it was so new of an experience, I was so just worried that I would be in some way, shape, or form out of touch. But I was literally exactly what the doctor ordered. So
Good.
I think it set it set some things straight for me that I needed. So just
Good.
beautiful. I can't wait to do it again. Like I'm
Good.
literally already like this is something very very good for my inner aura.
Absolutely. That makes me feel good. I love that.
there is a wonderful picture of you on the microphone chatting with one of the students and
Mm.
just making their day.
Uh, there were so many great shots that we got
Yes.
out of that. And so
Yes.
many cute moments. Unfortunately, I'm shooting the wings outfit, so that's why I was like, let me try not to really post any photos of the wings. That's why I did the video of the wings, but they got a lot of really good shots.
Yeah.
Nice. I love that. I love it.
So we already have a collection of questions, but
Uh,
one of these questions we have been asking every guest that has been on. A wonderful friend of ours is writing a book on drag, and they ask a very important question. And that question is, can you tell us if and why you feel like getting into and doing drag has actually saved your life?
oh, so
We're going to go in heavy.
yeah, no, drag definitely, in my storyline, I feel like has saved my life or had the most impact in that. Um, I was a very lost person at one time, and the only way that I could make money and express myself artistically and or gender specifically was drag. And I started to do drag and was struggling with substance abuse, and I came to a point where I understood I couldn't do drag doing what I was doing and looking the way that I was looking and blah, 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 blah. So I had to let it go. And I spent 3.5 to 4 years in circling the drain, and drag was the one thing that I would obsess over. Like, even my partner at that time was like, this is all you talk about. Like, there was something to it that I just wasn't like understanding or seeing. And once he pointed that out, it became apparent that the one thing on my mind was obvious, that it could be the thing that saves me. Um, and when I did decide to like get sober myself or force myself into it, um, I, as if it was another addiction, I dove headfirst into drag. A safe addiction, but
Right.
addiction no less, for my
Right.
bank account was not safe. And I think that
Ain't that the
that
truth?
has just continued to be the reason why I think I just like want better for myself, or continue to not give in to a lot of the negativity and a lot of the heartache that affected me before.
Yeah.
100%.
That was a lot. That was very deep. I'm so sorry, y'all.
No.
No,
Don't.
that was
Nope.
beautiful.
That's why we do this.
Yep.
That's exactly
Drag
why we
is
do this.
Yep, drag is safe for the body, but not for the bank account.
It's not safe for your body either.
That's true. That's
Oh,
Okay, all right,
God.
say that.
Let me pat my weave real quick.
I'm literally like, you see, so at one time, I will tell you a secret. Before I got on TV, I would actually tumble and my numbers, like back handsprings.
Man.
We are in our 30s, number one. So that was already a concern for me, right? And I would only be able to like pull one out a night, right? And that's like, that was pushing it. But to be doing all of this and to go on national television, I definitely was like, if I pull that out, it's over for me. I will die on a stage. I will knock every veneer out of my face for a crowd of 250 people in El Paso, Texas, trying to give them the show of my life. And I decided I love myself more than that. So
You're better than that.
but Lucy, I feel for her, honey. She is about to be just back kick and twirling all over this planet. Thank goodness she's in her 20s because I am not.
I too
That
am no longer.
it's funny, in the last year or two, I was just like, I used to cartwheel and do all that stuff too. We're not doing that anymore.
Oh, I think about it sometimes. I'm like, don't get brave. You aren't at the brave age anymore, hon.
Mm-hmm.
I remember doing
Yeah.
drag in my 20s and being like, girls that do gown numbers, girls that do ballads. Now that I'm there, I'm like, oh, bitch, she was
Oh,
on.
this is nice.
Oh, look at that, honey. Like,
Oh, this is nice.
Standing for,
Hmm.
just girl, yes, come through. I totally get it now.
Right? Ooh, we got 14 questions all queued up and ready to go. And
Right.
Goodness, honey.
since we started on a heavy one, I got messaged one this week. I see it is in the chat as well, but we are going to start with this one from Trixie DeFlair, against my better judgment.
Oh,
If
wow.
sandwich bread is square, why is sandwich meat circular?
What do you, of course, you don't know this? For people that cut off the crust.
Square.
You're not getting rid of meat.
Sinking.
You get rid of the crust. It's pretty much that. Also, they just think about it. They're ganking us for money in some way, shape, or form. So they're not even giving you the right amount of this for that. Of course, they're cutting corners, literally.
They're cutting corners. Same is are hot dog buns and hot dogs still in separate quantities, sold in separate
Yes.
quantities? Are they same thing?
Hateful.
Same thing. I'm not sure with the shapes of the bread and the meat being circular. I do know that I have to nibble the edges off before I eat the sandwich, though, if they stick out.
There is a CEO somewhere that walks into a grocery store, a provisions, a something somewhere, and sees that every time and goes, pat on the back.
I did that.
Shady. No, I did that exactly.
Fuck them.
Wow.
Our
Thank
next
you,
question.
Trixie.
I
For
never
that.
do that. That's so gaggy. Like,
That's amazing.
wow.
Soraya Rose would like to know, if you had one superpower, what would it be?
Oh my God. It's the only superpower I have ever. But that's not fair, because there's lots of other ways this could play out in my life that it could be beneficial. So I really don't think. I don't think I should have to choose. But if I did have to choose, it would have to be the power to fly. How absurd or not absurd that is. However, I need to bring up a second topic because I was obsessed with the TV show Charmed as a kid, and I always felt like you had to be in tune with one of the girls to like the show. Like you had to feel like you possessed. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm talking about this. their power a little bit. So at the tender age of whatever I was, I really connected um, with Phoebe and having the premonitions, and I don't know, like I think I already possessed that one, so I don't need to have that. Bam. Deja vu sometimes, premonitions,
Yes.
things like that. I cannot see the future, y'all. Do not ask me future seeking questions. But
What's your
I,
zodiac sign?
right. I know if I've been somewhere twice.
Same. I like that question. What's your sign?
What's your zodiac sign?
I am on the cusp. So I am Sagittarius and Scorpio. And there
Wow.
actually was another one introduced a little while back, like Orpheus or Siphius or something. It's a snake, serpent,
Oh,
somebody,
Okay.
slayer person. I don't know, but apparently it's my birthday, the 22nd of November. So I'm just a clusterfuck of celestial energy.
I love that. I think that's fantastic.
I do.
Ophiuchus.
Bless you.
You're welcome. The serpent bearer. I just looked it up. I was like a proposed 13th sign between Scorpio and Sagittarius.
It's okay.
Interesting.
Somebody said Ophiuchus is a bit of fuckery that tries to throw everybody off. See? Uh-huh. That's right, bitch. Uh-huh. You can never. Better keep one eye open, motherfuckers. Oh, I love that. See, the thing is, I hate the number one fear on this earth for me. Like, I don't really fear death per se. Like, I've had a lot of weird experiences in life, but I fear snakes. I don't fear spiders. I don't fear any kind of insect. Snakes are the one thing that gets me. Um, so it's very fitting that that is that zodiac signs like assignment. And the weirdest thing is, Amy Holcomb, I know that you're here. I love you. She's super fan. We just got a tattoo done, and it is of a snake. And I literally got it
Nice.
done because it's all about facing your fears and shedding skin and pushing on to the future. So it's just so weird that all of those things I think align. And you asking that question reminds me that that's part of the zodiac too. So
That's fantastic. I love that so much.
Which is interesting that that question just popped up. That's awesome. Thank you, Amy.
here,
Well,
Um, what is next? Joanna Barber would like to know, what's your favorite club to perform in Pennsylvania?
what clubs are in Pennsylvania?
We got to get her over here more.
The one that Lydia worked at, that was her, right? Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh.
was that at Karma? A lot of the Drag Race girls are at Karma in Harrisburg a lot.
Is Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania?
It is.
Yep.
Cut that out. I know it's live. Yes, Lydia's bar, whatever that is.
P-Town?
Is it?
Yeah, I had
Maybe
just a
P-Town?
blast there. The energy, the crowd was infectious. They were packed like sardines, and it was just like
Nice.
it was very cool.
That's where Sharon Needles is from. And Alaska, I think.
Yep.
Did you guys see? I don't know. The photo of Sharon Needles doing the checkout at a gas station.
No.
It's circulating online somewhere, and I was like, oh, that's just somebody dressing like her. And then I zoomed in. Oh no, that was very much Lady Needles dispensing
Lady
the dollar
Needles.
change, honey. I was like, oh no.
Are you going to find it, Jade, and put it up on the internet?
I am trying. Sharon Needles working at a liquor store.
Oh, this is fun.
It is
Ooh.
It's her because when you zoom in her lips, you can you know it.
It was
Locked.
removed.
Oh,
That's wild.
it was like you think your life's bad, and then it was like, well, you're not sharing like something, and I was like, I didn't share it because I'm like not trying to
That's
like promote
terrible.
that type of shit talking, but since you guys brought it up,
Right. That's our bad.
Exactly.
I don't want to get in trouble for hitting my vape.
Oh, and to lighten things up, Trixie DeFlair pointed out, her fun, weird fact: corn dogs are meat Twinkies.
What did you
I
call
love
me?
meat Twinkie.
Listen,
Tweet Minky? No. Um,
um, that is that's gonna stick with me.
Yeah,
That's
meat
left an
Twinkie.
impression. A meat Twinkie. I might start calling Trade that.
There you go. Make merch, baby.
right.
Okay.
Every
Coming to the
gay bar
stage,
has at
meat
least one
Twinkie.
meat-filled Twinkie. Um,
That's
Emma
terrible.
Pyle would like to know first, Lexi, I love you. What are some of the biggest changes you've noticed about yourself since RuPaul's Drag Race?
Oh my gosh. Well, my tits are huge now. No, I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. Um, I just think my appreciation for life and myself and everything has changed a lot. My self worth, my self image has adjusted a lot, and it was like super super needed and necessary. I struggled before with um I was very outspoken on the show, and I'm not afraid to be blunt, but I actually struggle to make decisions that are good for myself over other people. So I have started to really work on making personal decisions in my personal life, with friendships, with relationships, to do things that are just best for me. Like I feel like a lot of people that I know that like didn't go to college, that worked at gay bars growing up, a lot of us have this savior mentality, or like I can help fix you too because I'm fixing me right now.
Right.
And you try and do that with all of your friends. You find somebody else that's struggling just like you, and you're like, I can fix them. I see the problem, and like you can focus not on fixing yourself. For the first time, 35 years old, I finally understand that concept, and I'm finally saying it out loud. I think for the first time, but I'm focusing solely on myself and my progress and my happiness, and that is just so nice. Oh my god, my dogs are going crazy. Okay, let's go
Okay.
outside. So sorry. 1
You're
second.
fine. The
Aw,
dog's like, right now, mom.
Mom, it's go time,
I
literally.
don't care if you're working or not.
Yeah,
I want to go out now. No, being self-aware like that and the discovery of your self-awareness is an absolutely beautiful thing to acknowledge and discover. So good
Yeah,
for you.
thank you.
Seriously, it's a beautiful thing to discover because you get to a point of confidence and self-awareness that no one and no thing can hurt you because you know who you are. And people will treat you as you allow them to, and you will take on things in life as you allow them to affect you. And the more self-aware you are, the stronger you become. And like it's a superpower. It really is. So going back to an actual superpower, being self-aware is a great superpower.
Free
So
incorporation. You see, funny thing is, I hate to use it as a reference, but now I do this all the time. I saw on TikTok this like point being made, I guess you could say, about understanding relationships and understanding yourself. And time and time again, like when you're actually like thinking about the grander scheme of things, a lot of those are kind of accurate, and kind of blessings in disguise. And it's just so weird to again have that mentality, or like being able to see the bigger picture, to where I'm just noticing things a little differently than I would have noticed them before.
Sure.
Um, I'm big on the universe. I call her Miss Universe. I'm big on signs. I'm big on connections. My angel number is 333. Um, there's just a lot of things that I associate with connections, and there's like certain times when I'll say a certain topic or subject, and like I know your phone listens to you and stuff like that, but let's say I was already watching a TV show, and within the next minute one of the characters says something exactly aligned with what I said. It's I take that as a sign from the universe that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do in the time that I'm supposed to do it. Like I'm linked up correctly, and sometimes
Yep.
those things are vastly different and I feel very disconnected. Um, but yeah, that's kind of my little
I feel that.
bullshit.
You're 100% correct.
Mhm.
I have a lot of time out here in the woods, you guys. I'm in the middle of fucking Kentucky. All right. All we got is chickens and dogs, and a vibrator won't show up from Amazon. So,
Damn, girl.
God damn.
I can't.
I love that we got a comment earlier, like someone pointing out like all the plants in your place.
Thank you. My, I feel like I didn't see, I don't vocalize a lot of these things, and talking about this is great. This is like therapy for me.
Good.
Um, I do this because my grandparents had green thumbs. My mom then had a green thumb. And growing up, my mom would always make me like take care of the plants, help her haul them in and out of the house, dig them up out of the yard, plant them in the spring, like all kinds of crazy stuff. And I was like, I hate this. I would never do this. I will never do this to myself. The second I had my own place, I filled it with stuff like this, and like went to my grandma's and was like, break off a piece of that, and can I have some of this, and can I have some of that?
Yes.
And now that they're starting to like get a lot older, and some pass away, I have like this crazy connection to all of them now. But this is literally every room in my house is like this.
That's cool.
It's kind of crazy. So I need not only like a chicken babysitter, but I need a plant babysitter as well.
Plant babysitter. I love that. I don't have quite a collection like you do, but all the things that I have were gifts from other people. So I've come to love them and nurture them and watch them grow and be happy that they're growing, and they make me happy in return. So yeah, I love
Is
that.
any of them from like a funeral?
No, no.
That's good. That's like I only asked that because that's what started my collection specifically. That was
Wow.
the one thing that my mom originally was okay with giving me, because it reproduces so well that she has to break off so much of it to keep it going in its same
Wow.
pot. So she was like, honey, if it dies, I'll be able to give you more. But that specific thing, it is a weird connection, you know, like of just a memory alive in some different form.
That's beautiful.
I love that.
Yes.
I only have pictures of my grandparents who have passed, and like they're in a prominent space in my living room, and every once in a while I just need some advice from them, and they sit there and judge me. They're always like, purple hair again.
There you go.
No, they were my support system, so I owe them everything.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. They were a very, very special thing that I needed in my upbringing.
Yeah. Soraya Rose has another question here. This is a very fun one too. If you ended up getting teleported to any pop culture universe, which universe would you have the most fun in, and what pop culture universe do you think would be the most difficult to find your groove in?
Can you use it in a sentence? Like what pop culture universe means what to you? Give me, I need like 3 descripting factors that I can
Would you
create.
want to live in like the Matrix universe? Or
Okay, so any of these worlds created by, well, okay. The Mean Girls universe,
yeah.
because it's iconic. Um, oh my God. The Moulin Rouge universe, the movie,
Ooh,
not Broadway show, the movie. And I'm gonna go and say Avatar, the original Avatar. I already feel like a giant giraffe human hybrid alien. So I feel like the Avatar would be very appropriate for me.
I like that.
That's
I like
awesome.
this question.
Yeah, what do you
That's
guys?
fun. I don't know.
The
Uh,
Matrix was my first instinct, but everything is so dark and that's not me. So I'm like, no, I think I'd struggle there.
it is. I think mine would be like, I don't know, like Anne Rice, like Interview with the Vampire. I don't know. Is that weird? I want
That's a
something
good
dark
one.
and
No.
mysterious and just
Fun,
delicious.
okay. Ooh, the
You
American
know.
Horror Story universe. Ooh, I don't like to be scared, but I do. Oh, I
Oh,
love
so
it.
good. So good. We're
My,
binge watching all those right now.
Mine would be the Mamma Mia universe. So just so people break out singing ABBA at any given time.
I totally see that. I love that.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that kind of goes along with Mulan. You know what? Just the musical theater universe where I'm having a moment and I'm going to sing about it.
Oh, Susie.
Oh, someone said I would thrive in the world of Steven universe. Yeah. All of the
I could
crystal
keep my name.
gems and everyone fusing together and everybody's gay. Yeah. That
I could
is
go
my
on to the show.
universe,
I wouldn't have to change my name.
right? Um,
That's all I
I
know of
think this
Steve.
question was for Amethyst. Amethyst, are you going to buy the blue moon?
I wish. I wish. I wish. I think there was good news that happened. Um, yes. So look into that. But I think there was good news that happened. I think we're okay.
I know none of that. Ooh, here's a question I've been waiting for us to get from the lovely Dee Dee Darion. Lexi, what's your advice for girls who aspire to do drag race?
Um, be relentless. Be relentless. It is a hard thing to do because when you audition, if you're not selected for a next step, you hear absolutely nothing. And that can be so hard on your psyche. I know lots of people. I personally dealt with a lot of struggle um, with confidence and self worth after not hearing anything, not just no sign of life. Um, it really makes you question yourself. And I auditioned 5 times. And I think the fourth time and fifth time, the fourth time specifically, though, I was like at a point where I wasn't even, there, I just wasn't going to submit it. Like I had put in the effort to put stuff together and I had done the work. Like I was so beat up about it because you just hear nothing. So you're left to wonder. You're left to accuse yourself of not being good enough at XYZ. And I'm really good at that at times. So that became my biggest obstacle to overcome. The best piece of advice that I have for anybody that we kind of came up with um, was they ask for a certain amount of looks for the tape, and they ask you not to reuse things, and they ask you to like
Yeah.
constantly evolve. Um, as soon as the newest season is announced, January, you start making new looks, and you do one new look a month, and you do photos, you do videos, you do content, you do modeling, and you tally all those up throughout the months. So when it does come time to audition, all of that is taken care of. All of that has its own time to be thought about, to be carefully curated, for you to do makeup specific to it, for you to give it the time that it needs so you can actually showcase yourself in the way you deserve to be showcased. There's a lot of times we're just trying to be like, oh, they'll get it. They'll think I'm great. And you're not really selling yourself. You know what I mean? This is a commercial for you.
Right. It's an extensive process to apply for that job, or for the show, I should say. They want to know everything about you inside and out.
And I
It
think it's, go ahead.
it can be. I will say from doing it again 5 times, it gets easier. So something that was once extremely overwhelming, extremely daunting, um, became something that I was like, okay, I could pump this out. I need to pump this out. This is like a report card. I took it as at the end of the year, every year, I would watch that video 6 months after I submitted it, and I'd be like, I am so glad I did not make this okay. I look terrible there. Like, it's a report card. So you really get to see how much you improved, how much you've changed, how much you've grown. And it helps if you take it that way. Um, it's easy to get in your head though.
I I auditioned 9 times, and I stopped after a while because I was like,
Oh
I
no.
asked a couple people, like, do they have advice? And they were like, just remember, you may not be what they're looking for, but you're definitely what someone is looking for. So I took solace in that, and I got so invested in it that it was starting to wear me down. I'm like, I love what I do. Like being on TV, yes, I would love the booking fee, I would love the exposure, I would love all of that, but I still love what I do. So I might
Abs-
audition again sometime. Who knows?
I think that
Yeah.
anybody doing drag, it would behoove you to audition for any drag enterprise that is on national television, whether that be Drag Race or anything else, or national streaming services, whatever you
Yeah.
want to say. Putting yourself out there and wanting more is a testament to how much you believe in yourself. And I think that everyone just deserves that level of self-confidence and drive. You know what I mean? We're all aspiring for more. And again, like you said, these things, it may not be what this person's looking for, but because I made this, because I have this, I ended up using it for this, and then somebody saw that specific little thing, and now I'm making this check because all these things, you know what I mean? Like
True.
that's
Yep.
really how shit happens in life. So you got to believe in the little rat trap, whatever.
And yeah. Oh, we got someone watching from all the way in London today.
Look, baby.
Amazing.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Ah,
Thank you for watching.
indeed. The next question we have, if you were a plant, what species of plant would you be?
I would be weed. And
Well,
I would be an indica.
I knew I
Um,
liked you.
Bam. And if I had to be a flower, I would be a rose. Period.
Oh, I like that.
Yes. A balloon, like that's specific. I wish I wish that wheat plants, I know that that's like the bloom, but I wish they also ended up having their
Had a
own like
flower.
goofy flower. Yes, honey. Oh,
Yes.
gorgeous. But
Yes.
that is
A
vision.
rose by any other name is Lexi Love.
Okay, honey.
Her name is.
I would love to create my own like hybrid rose and have it be like a Lexi Love rose. That would be
That'd be
incredible.
cool.
Ooh, some say love, it is a river. Oh, I'm seeing an entire montage being put together.
Oh
Oh,
God.
love.
Right. And Dee Dee Darion would like to know what's next for Lexi Love.
Oh my goodness. So Lexi is continuing to I let me be honest. I'm still touring. Okay? Like I'm still touring. So there's lots of shows that's still happening. Um a lot of times like the girls talk about okay, next steps or like everything slowing down. And like things have slowed down a little bit, thank goodness for this new season of girls. But I'm still touring, girl. So I feel like you're gonna see me at a club again somewhere. Like it's never ending. I am starting to try and arrange my thoughts on my like life story autobiography type of book situation. I think that that's a little bit further down the line. Um, and I'm putting together a one woman show.
Ooh.
So we shall see. There's lots of if, ands, or buts happening right now.
If ands or buts.
That's
What's
fun
next for
though.
what's next for her? The next gig is next.
Yes.
The next show, the next week.
I'm not playing. I really thought like I was gonna have so much downtime, and I was like, okay, then I'll be able to say, what do we want to do? You know, what do we want to plan? Unfortunately, I will say this: I was supposed to have a collaboration for makeup for a cheek highlight that did not happen. I was supposed to have a collaboration for a perfume that did not happen, and I was supposed to have a collaboration for a shoe line that did not happen, all because of the legal proceedings with my drag name drama. So unfortunately, all of the really cool things that I had in the works have been halted. So we're doing shows, we're touring, we're working, we're performing. This old bitch is back on skates again. I cannot take it. Um, but yeah, no, I'm just being fabulous me still.
Nice. It's funny you say that because D-Day also asked, how long have you been roller skating?
Ooh, that's such a good question. Middle school. How old are you in middle school? How old is people normally in middle school? Those 3 years, you're
Like
normally
10 to
13,
13?
12,
there we go.
13.
Let's say 12. Okay, I was 12 when I started. I went every weekend, and then every other weekend they would have a lock-in, and your parents would sign a waiver, and from like 9 p.m. until 5 a.m. you would be locked in the skating rink. And I got my life. You know, I really
Absolutely.
there was not much more to do in small town Kentucky, so I spent a lot of time in the skating rink.
I used to love to skate when I was that age. Loved it. Loved it. Every year, birthday party. Where do you want to go? The roller skating rink.
Hmm.
Yes. Loved it. Quads.
I
I can't inline.
literally, for
I
drag, bought
can't do
myself new roller skates because I love performing Xanadu.
that. Yes.
And last year at Dickinson, I did an entire Starlight Express number.
Yes.
God.
Right. And that was right after someone got injured, so I couldn't go up on the stage and I had to be down below. I was like, I'm gonna die. I didn't die.
I didn't die.
Baby, that
You
carpet,
made it.
I was scared with that school, but it all worked out.
Right.
Yeah, that spotlight was killer.
Oh, I was not prepared. I came out for my first number. I was like, I can't see anyone. I'm
I was
glad it
like,
was there, but
right.
um, we have another heavy question here, but it's a very good question.
Oh no.
Andrew would like to know, Lexi, what advice do you have for someone who has a loved one who suffers from addiction? Any advice on how to be there for that person, but not enable the behavior?
That's a great question. And hi, sweetheart. We love you.
I'm processing.
Mhm.
I honestly, okay, two-part answer. Currently suffering from addiction, which means they are currently using. Um, Keep your distance. That is how you love them. Protect yourself. Um, Allow them to miss you. Allow them to like be eager to do the work, to be able to see you, because they won't get to any other way. Like, unfortunate as that may sound, keeping your distance is the healthiest thing, because there's nothing you can do in that moment. It's the only thing that they can do. And if there's somebody that struggles with that and they are, let's say in and out of trying to keep themselves sober, and you're around them when they are trying to make those choices, I think just being extra supportive, at that point, going over and above is the main thing. People being left alone with their thoughts, and kind of their self-judgment for what they've been doing is a lot of times something that pulls, or I've seen pull people back in. So just giving them something to do, being there, spending the time with them, that's when it really does count, not when they're gone. you know
You can't help them if they're not in there at the time.
if they're not
Right.
wanting to themselves, there's no.
No.
Yeah.
No, there's no in between. Either they're going to or they're not. And until they're ready, you can just
You're just some
stay your
bitch
distance.
from my high, and that's such an unfortunate way to put it, but like, my honest mindset when I was that person, anybody that like loved me or tried to butt in, it was, fuck you, you're a bitch for trying to keep me from happiness. So
Right.
just best to keep your distance.
Right.
Yeah.
Love
You
you.
can't help someone else if you're not helping yourself first.
Right.
Um, and I see, Andrew, you apologized for that. You don't need to apologize for that question. Like,
But yeah, no.
yeah,
That's why we do this.
aw, thank you. I needed to hear that more than you'll ever know.
Always.
That's what we're here for.
Mhm.
Complete change of topic. Dee Dee would like to know, would you do All Stars?
I
Funny you should
mean,
ask.
again, I honestly will say this, y'all, right? That coming out today. Um, like I said before, any queen that's doing drag should be auditioning for something. And any queen that's already done something will be a fool not to try and do more. Okay, so I I would be an absolute fool to say no. But I think everybody like has their own time and their own right and wrong for everything. I think that there's definitely a beautiful thing in some of the girls that we saw come out today, that you're like, wow, they really had time, and they've really like changed or evolved, and that's kind of a beautiful thing to see. So I'm excited for that, for the future.
All right. Okay.
Speaking of which, we have the promo from today.
Zoom in on those.
Do we want to take a little look see at, here it is.
Peekaboo, honey.
Can we
They're
zoom
both
in
I
really
on?
good.
I'm not gonna lie, I am so excited about some of the girls from earlier seasons coming back to do it.
I totally agree. I totally agree. I have been gagged, gooped, and gathered by some of the promo shoots and looks and things. Like it's definitely giving this year. And I'm so excited to see Sam and Crystal. Like these are
Yes.
people that I absolutely like love to death. My play sister or Mayari gag, Lucky looking just absolutely insane and incredible. Um,
Keith.
it's definitely a fun group. I'm interested to see how this plays out.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
You
these are from
know,
other franchises too, or no?
No, all US. I will say this. I think that they changed the people that took the photos from last year's promos to this year's promos. There's a huge shift in how they like put the photos together and or the like beauty shots. And I just think that there's like a whole, even though it's the exact same idea, there's a whole different creative eye, I feel like, behind this round. But I could be wrong. Other people might think something different, but
This will
this
be
is the
good.
I was gonna say this is the first All-Star season that I haven't actually worked with any of the girls on the show.
gag.
Like,
I worked
which
with
is
you
interesting.
weren't there when
Although,
Sam was here?
no,
No.
yeah. I met Vivacious at DragCon a number of years ago and
Yeah.
absolutely sweet. Um, I'm obsessed with Vivacious. Like, I love her style of drag.
Oh, Morgan's on?
Hmm.
Yes. Love that. Entertainer of the year. Love that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
This will be good.
good season.
Yeah, she made a comment online like a year ago, and she said, "Oh, trust me, I'm ready. I have an arsenal of drag that I've been collecting. If they ever ask me to go back," and I
I
was
bet
like,
she does.
I said,
I
"Okay,
bet she does.
you better do it."
I see Mystique is back. She's from Chicago.
Hmm.
I'm from Chicago.
um,
I can't.
we still have 11 questions and we have already been here for an hour. Like, this is
What the
wild.
hell?
Or
This is too
China.
much.
Um, let's see. Let's one of our most recent guests on the podcast, Parasite, has
Hey,
a
girl.
very another kind of serious question here. First, I want to say I absolutely adore you, but my question is, what advice would you give to someone who is struggling to figure out their identity or transhood and where they fall on that spectrum?
Oh, good one. Here's the thing. I lived as a woman for a year when I was 18. No hormones, no electrolysis, no nothing, just me and a sports bra and a weave and tenacity. And that was horrible. It really showed me how hard um, it possibly could end up being to go through that process. Um, and I had to like determine if this was something that I really wanted or if it was something that I was like unsure of and wanting to test out. Um, and I did that for a year. And to be able to go back to my mom's house, I had to hide that and kind of say that I just did drag. And I found a sweet spot with being a boy and kind of getting things that I wanted out of people for the way that I looked. So I continued to suppress my true self until I was 30. And COVID happened, and I had always told myself since 18, honestly, since like 16, um, I would transition if one of two things happened in my life. If either I was able to hide and go away from everybody and completely change and come back, like cocoon in a sense. Or if I had like an extremely supportive family that I could like be at home under their care and do it. Obviously, the latter was not an option. But COVID happened and it fell into my lap. I had a desk job that I was teaching from home. I never left here. I never interacted with anybody other than my ex. That was my current partner. It just felt like a perfect storm. So I told myself, it's now or never. And it was the best decision I ever made.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Took forever.
It is because I have a friend who had a similar experience and is now kind of toying with gender identity and stuff like that. And I think sometimes we look back and we're kind of like, I wonder if the journey was different, if the person would become different. So who knows?
Yeah.
But
Right.
I think it's such a brave thing to live authentically. But it's the most truthful, the most honest thing we can do. And the fact that people are trying to legislate it is just stupid. Like,
I just now clocked that I put RuPaul's Drag Race season 17 as my pronoun. You are kidding me right now.
however you want to identify is fine by us.
That's right.
You
That's
were
a new one.
17.
we got a new pronoun, y'all.
I was
It's
like,
Rupiter
why
S17.
did there say she, her? Like, I thought it said like it's okay. It's all right,
It
y'all.
did, but it's fine. Here,
Yeah.
I got it. Done.
There you go. Stick man.
Ooh, here's another fun one. If you could perform a number as a heavenly body, would you be a planet, a sun, a moon, a comet, or an asteroid?
I would be a supernova.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I need that to be someone's drag name.
Oh, it is in like 5 states.
Oh, really?
It's got to be. No, it's just, hold up.
Right.
If somebody Instagram search supernova, and I bet money there will be multiple searches that pop up with an account. Yes, supernova.
Yeah.
Milky Way.
Okay.
Asteroid. What would I be?
Asteroid.
I would be.
You might be my lucky storm.
Right.
Aw.
Yes. It's giving
Probably the
Xenon.
moon.
I love that. So you guys, Zetus Lapidus.
Yes.
I literally could go just like my mind all of a sudden just was going crazy. Okay, sorry, that was my alternate. I'm an adult.
I love that. Let's see. Here's a good one. DD Darion would like to know, is that Beyonce Renaissance remake for sale?
Absolutely not. That was the last 5 yards of fabric that were in the US. Roxy Andrews had them. And it took 2 designers, because there's 2 separate pieces, and they made the 2 separate pieces, both of them, each one. And then my drag dad and drag like family and sisters and shit. It probably took a total of like 12 hands to get the outfit together and stoned, because it is stoned head to toe, and every ruffle, every it's all the way to the seams. It is covered in stones, and the stones match the color each section has. Like, they're not clear stones. They're, girl,
Talk to me. Just talk to me.
The absurdity.
I'm almost there.
Keep going. Amethyst is about to be done.
Hold up. Wait, do I know where it is? because I would love to point that. No, it's fine. I don't need to grab it. But it is that like there's like a fourth of an inch between every stone. That's never leaving this house again.
Oh, she's in heaven right now.
I want to see it. Now I want to see what it looks like.
All right, let's see. Hold on.
While
Oh,
she's grabbing that, Soraya
yes.
Rose just pointed out, I found 3 performers named Supernova.
Supernova. Patty O Furniture.
While we were at Dickinson, we were asked what the best drag names we've ever heard was, and mine was Chlamydia Burns.
Chlamydia Burns. Dee Dee, you get to see the outfit. And thanks for the gig, sis.
Right.
I'm freaking out right now. We do this for you, Dee Dee. You know we do.
Right.
This is
This was a VIP ask.
yes.
Granted, you've booked her and you haven't booked me.
Oh wow.
I'm kidding.
I didn't think she was going to go get the outfit. I didn't think
Right?
she'd
I
have
love
to.
this.
I love Chlamydia. I'm running around the house right now.
Amazing.
I'm just glad you're running it all. No. I love you. I love you. I love you. I think you're
While she
great.
is finding the outfit, I would like to point out that we are going to be back next week. We have a special guest for next week. Miss
Yes.
Stormy Sky will be joining us.
Yes, my
So-
baby Marilyn's sister. Yes, the crazy girl herself. A storm is coming indeed. It's a brewing.
Right?
It's a brewing. I'm glad you're laughing, Dee Dee. That's good. I will be in charge of firing.
Oh,
Okay.
here it is.
Oh, did you put it? Oh, I thought she put it on. I was like, wait a minute. What?
Okay.
Here
Oh, she
comes Dee
keeps
Dee.
it in a garment bag and everything.
So-
This is nice.
So we have oh my god. No, yeah, this is the right one. Okay. So this is the top half. It's a dress skirt. This used to have gloves, okay? The gloves are in a box upstairs. I had to cut them off because I wore nails a bunch. But
Yes.
the inch switch.
Yes.
I mean, like
Yes.
the amount of time while we were working on probably 3 or 4 different outfits at this house, there was always a dedicated 2 or 3 people sitting on a table on my patio.
I bet.
And to go with it, the bell bottoms. But I mean, like, they're stoned in. I said, why? Like, the weight, they're so heavy.
It's so good, though. It just dawned on me, you ran to get that. I had the pictures right here.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
This
Look at you. And this is a Renaissance remake?
Yes. It's a Emilio Pucci remake.
Hoochie.
Pucci, baby.
Hoochie.
Yeah, this was my favorite look that she did from that, and I was very, very, very excited to be able to do this. And you know what the gag is? I spent all that money on Drag Race. This is one of the cheapest outfits that I took with me because we did all the work. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
If I could do it again.
Maybe you will.
Maybe,
right.
baby. If not, hun, I can host. I
Keep
can
touring.
I can play sport. I can read teleprompter. So you'll see me on something on your screen, baby.
I know that's right.
That actually just reminded me, one of the questions we have, we're kind of going out of order. We still have 9 questions here. We're going to try to get to all of them. But that reminded me, this question here, if you were to create a drag competition show of your own, what would it be called and what would be the categories you would want to include?
So I actually did play Louisville. Me and my sister Melody created a drag competition series on Sundays when we were hosting that before I got on the show. And we created a Little Miss Everything pageant. And it was like an 8-week competition that the girls could showcase their looks and their skills and their creativity kind of over any drag style. You know, like we did a range of like every like type of look, so it got the alt people and everybody was included. Um, I really am all about a competition that I'm probably gonna hit a sour note here, but I like to see multiple competitors. So I don't like when people get eliminated a lot of the times. I like I like a group. So I definitely would have any type of competition show that would be created by me would have like a, let's say, a larger final group, or like just larger amount of people that push through further in the competition type of thing. Like I like continental, like final night we have the top 10 dot 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 dot, then we cut to the top 5 dot dot dot. Like I feel like we should do that like all the way up to the very last like episode. Like we should, bam, I don't know.
I like that. I think that was one of the best parts about the All Stars All Winners season. They all stayed the whole time. And there was, I think, especially in the United States, we get so focused on reality TV getting super negative and being about eliminating that when people were genuinely having fun, it was like, oh, this is actually really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Weird. Where was it? 8 more questions and 12 more minutes. So we might go a little over tonight. Sorry, everybody. Emma Pyle wants like to know, thank you, Lexi, for being so open about mental health and your journey. How were you able to share your story on national television?
Great question. That goes back to the audition tapes. After explaining my story 5 different ways over 5 different years, selling myself on the points that this is what made me who I am today and interesting and all of the good and bad. I kind of just felt like it was not that I'm nothing without it, but um, that I had to, like there was no other option. That was how it was meant to be. I will say this: I've been like that my entire life. I've always been an open book. I've been very open about my status. I've been very open about my struggles. I've been very open about my addiction, and that's helped people since I can remember. So I feel like having that example of like going through these other traumatic things and struggling, but having people still reach out or still find positivity and or inspiration from it, made it to where it was like, oh well, then I have to say this or I have to explain this because I know the benefits from it, and I guess not a lot of people know that or see that.
Sure.
Well, and it's beautiful to live so openly and so truthfully. Because in that honesty, you are helping people. Even tonight in the chat, like, there was no holding back. It was just, here's the truth about things.
Right.
And that's great because you don't have to remember what you lied about later.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing, that is so true. Like there became a point where I noticed with like being a local queen, being very much in the scene, um of that very fake attachment, I think, to the profession and what you can actually like get out of it. Like spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Um, and then to see that happen again, you know, like in this world as well, um, it just made me for a while think maybe I'm crazy, maybe like I'm reading too far into things and I'm trying to like get more out of things than it was really meant for in this life. But I don't think that's the case. I think a lot of people are just kind of missing the mark. Um, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Um, the next two questions are by the same person who, if anybody out there does not know who Rolanda Cox is, she is an incredible drag artist who exclusively performs on roller skates. Um,
Oh, the bitch that was in the hospital. My
yep,
dogs.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, they want to come in. I was like, I'm
yep.
not gonna step up. Come on. Come in.
Do any of you want kids or on with anyone who has kids? I'm just reading other questions. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Oh my God, thank you.
Let's see if they'll do this like in a reasonable manner. Okay. Come here.
Doggy.
Oh, yep. Come here. Come here. He's not gonna do it, I swear. Go, Miss. Come here, Peanut. No. Okay. I'm just gonna pick him up. Oh my gosh. So this is Gomez.
Aw.
They're both rescues. They're mutts and peanut butter. Hold up. Oh, this is my baby girl.
Say peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Oh.
Aw.
Yeah, they're alive.
Oh, how sweet.
Adorable.
My goodness, they're out there protecting my chickens.
Rolanda said she is still in the hospital.
What did she do?
She messaged me the other day and she told me she was in the hospital. And yeah.
I hope it was not because of your skates.
No.
Okay, good.
No,
No, she's pregnant.
again,
Again.
in
Oh,
this economy,
Again.
yeah.
It's just gonna
you know,
fly out of her at this point.
popping them out like a Pez dispenser.
She,
What did she do? Her best. She did
yeah.
her best.
That's
You
all
can
you
be
can do.
hospitalized for that now. What are you in for?
True.
Doing my best. Doing stunts.
I'm a stunt queen, okay?
Well, I attempted a back handspring in high heels.
Exactly.
Didn't quite land.
Exactly.
That happens. But she does have one more question here. What's your favorite plant to grow?
You know the answer to this one too. No, yeah, that was something during COVID. I actually like had like a little grow tent and I like did it myself and I was like, look at me. Yeah, no, I like to grow little bullshit flowers around the yard. That is like
Okay.
so cute to me. I actually would love if I could get one of every like they said that there's something like a clock, like a nature clock that tells you like how far you are into spring, into summer, because the order of which the plants bloom. So like there's people that set their garden up to have like one of each to where you can kind of tell how far you are in the season. But
That's
that's like always
awesome.
been my dream to do something like that.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like succulents and cactus. I like
Ugh.
to I like to grow those. I have a jade plant too. Someone gave me. It was a little piece that broke off and it didn't look like it was going to make it. And I took care of it. And now I have a jade plant and a jade friend. It's really fun.
Um,
My two jades.
if you could be a bird, what kind of bird would you be?
I am a bird. I was born on Thanksgiving Day, so I am a turkey baby. So There's that. Gobble, gobble.
She said, I'm a turkey.
Literally, like I wouldn't eat turkey like all the way up to a certain age. I was like, I can't eat turkey. It's my family. Like I can't do that. And now I'm like, turkey's fucking delicious.
It really is. When it's properly moist.
Oh,
Yes.
With some
I would
stuffing.
be. Does it have to be an actual bird? Can I like be a phoenix? That'd be fun, right?
Ooh.
oh, I like that. A butterfly also would be a good. It's an insect, but it flies.
Mm.
Yes.
So, and I have an affinity to bumblebees. Like bees are
Oh.
sacred and special and amazing. So yeah.
Yes.
And more are becoming endangered. Yay, this world is great. Sorry, I made that super negative for a second. I was like,
Baby, no, it's the truth though, honey.
yeah. Ooh. If you had to build a 10-song playlist to introduce someone to your drag, what songs would you include and why?
Hmm.
Not intense.
Oh my.
A 10-song?
For
So
my
why?
10 songs is a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna give you we would have to use Dochi because I got famous with that song. Um I did some Sabrina Carpenter recently because I was with her on the VMAs, so that's gonna be in my list. I love to roller skate to like Holla Back Girl by Gwen Stefani. Or
Yes.
I Love It by Icona Pop. Those are like some really good things I used to do. I love a Kali Uchis moment. Very like Spanglish, sex kitten.
Yes.
And then some 90s. I need some throwbacks. Like I am a throwback queen. I am somebody that is gonna do a song and you're like, oh my God, I made out with somebody in the back of a car to that song and I haven't
In
heard
a
it since.
Buick.
It
In a
literally,
damn Buick.
literally, he looked like a Buick too. And you're gonna
Baby.
be surprised and excited. Like that's my type of bullshit.
I love that.
I love it. I love it. A 10-song playlist. I mean, God, that's difficult. Maybe
It's
10 different eras of music. Like it would have to have disco, it would have to have Broadway, it would have to have, pop, and like it would have to have all of them. Janet Jackson, everything by Whitney Houston. Um, you see it. No, you see it. Yeah. Oh my God. Anything 80s or 90s. Anything. Anything. I need a baker. Like, yeah, Gladys Knight and everything. That's songs? No, artists and albums, maybe. Yeah,
vibes, absolutely. But you want to
vibes
see
all day.
a song? What
Vibes
hit am
all
I wearing?
day.
What outfit am I wearing? That's what I can't tell you the song unless I know how big is the stage.
Yep.
Okay, what are we
I
working
can't
with?
I can't turn in my music till the day of the show.
Can I just say that like that is something that is sacred, I think, is turning in music when you're like you understand what's going on or like what the show
Sure.
is. And a lot of these newer bars or newer people that are running shows that's never really been in this environment or done this are so disconnected from it and they're just like, okay, well, it's 2 weeks ahead of time, but let's go in and get the music so nobody's worried. I'm just like, that's not how this works, baby. Do you want a good show or do you not want a good show? But that's just me.
I've been enjoying that conversation. It's been online a lot lately. People's opinions on turning music in early or doing it the day of. So, and I'm honestly on the fence with it because both side arguments have been legitimate for me. So, but I remember showing up to the club with a CD in my hand and the DJ would come around and just be like, boop, boop, boop in a shoebox
A
and some
CD or a
Post-its.
USB, and if you did not have either one, you weren't performing. And if that CD skipped, ain't nobody doing nothing. The DJ's gonna sit there and do this.
Mm-hmm.
You better go. with the music. Like there's no
Better
option.
start shucking and bucking, hun, to those
Uh-huh.
skips.
I remember when they started to give us the dongle and be like, play your own music. Oh, I worked at a bar that I had to go and hit the play button and then run around the curtain and start my number. Oh yes, honey, the main event. Oh,
That's terrible.
Where what I
That is
drag.
terrible.
one thing
Hold
putting
on.
shows together
Gotta
that
relax.
will drive me up a wall is if you request everyone's music and they're like, here's the YouTube video. Mm-mm.
That, yeah, I'm not going to download and what's that called? Convert
Wh-
your
Yeah,
Convert.
your links. No, bitch, it's free.
right.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
baby, I'll make you a
Oh,
mix, but that's about it.
that.
Oh,
All
my
right,
eye is on
three
fire.
more questions.
Oh,
Oh, ooh, this is a good one. Trixie DeFlair with a relatively like topical question.
what?
Topical.
Right. Trixie, you okay? There was a post earlier about male entertainers not getting any recognition. What are your thoughts?
Um. Okay, I might need more details again. Um, Male entertainers, number one. Are we? What do we mean? Do
I'm
we
gonna
mean
assume
drag
kings and things.
kings, or are we talking about like Mr. Continental male
Like
entertainers?
Michael J. Valentine.
My dad, Michael J. Valentine. Yeah, exactly. What are we? What's a male enter? What are we? Are we? Do you want both? Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, I think with
I
anybody
would
not getting
assume
recognition,
kings.
my,
Well,
I
they're
mean, my
starting
first
to try, right, with the drag king competition show, which is good.
Hmm.
Um,
Michael and Judas. Yeah.
the problem, okay, Michael and Judas, um, it's a different world, in my mind, and they do. Here's the thing, devil's advocate, they are beautiful specimens of gay, sexy current culture. They're that. And so they're getting all the attention they could ever want. Okay.
Right.
Whether it is progression in the media and stuff like that, I think it's a little different. Drag is putting on something that people kind of laugh at, like it's a comic, a comedic type of thing. I think that's what makes it more socially acceptable. It's freeing, you know. Those sexy boys. There's one thing that evokes, and that is like like it gets your heart racing. It's not. It doesn't inspire creativity and comedy and camaraderie. It inspires come. Um, so that is its own. It's just its own world, kind of with them and that sort of thing. But yeah, that's my very specific opinion.
I saw a post
Yeah.
by a friend of ours recently who was wondering why in shows, you'll frequently, whenever there's a king in the show, they have to like stop and explain a king and all that stuff and
Oh,
come up
yes.
with like the masculine introduction. And I'm like, I get both sides of that. Like in the queer community, we shouldn't have to over explain it. Um, but I get like if it's a non-LGBT exclusive place, like they don't have the platform that queens currently have. We're getting there and it's getting better, but like I think some explanation still needs to happen
Mm,
sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah.
I get that. I get that. I get that.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Uh, but yeah, it's tough. Um, two more questions. Dee Darion, who has been a fountain of questions and also just got into my DMs to offer me a gig. Um, did you have any other drag names before Lexi Love?
Gag. So yes, I started off using Lexi Love. So we will say that. And then I lied. Lexi Love, yes, that was the first name I ever used in drag. I had started off by playing in a little few things, right, in the darks of night with a friend or two, and I created a secret YouTube account that I went by Callie Faka, and that was like my like little tranny secret name. But as soon as I got like fully done up and went to a bar, and found my drag mom, I was like, I'm Lexi Love. And then when I started to compete for pageants, I started to go by Alexis Love. And
Ooh.
Classic.
then we, just went back to Lexi because I was like, Alexis is for the pageants, for a 5-course dinner,
Mature women.
That's right. To accept an award, maybe, but
Oh,
Lexi is the girl.
thank you.
That's
I
what
love
you
it.
do.
I like that. Alexis Love, not the full government name.
Right.
Now she needs a middle name. So, like,
Uh huh.
Alexis.
Alexis
Um,
Nicole. Exactly. It needs something. One day it'll be there.
A little bit of Lexus. La 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 la.
uh,
I
technically, we have
live.
2 more questions because I got emailed one. But Vicky would like to know, do any of you want kids or are with anyone who has kids? Nope.
That was quick,
I'm
Jade.
allergic.
I think at one time in my life it was a nice thought. I don't count it out, but you know,
I was
if
with
it's
a
meant to
partner.
be, it will be.
I was with a partner that had to. And that was very complicated, like just so far removed from our relationship, and they were like of a certain age that it didn't affect us and the household that we were in. You guys.
Oh,
um
wow.
but no, I think if I were to ever have anything to do, what is there's a raccoon or a deer or something, you guys, no, we're no. I think that the only thing I could do is like adopt someone. Like I would love to like maybe foster or adopt a kid, like a gay youth runaway, somebody that like needs it.
I like that.
I think I have a
But not right
mothering mentality. Like I think like I mother a lot of people.
now.
Yeah,
Very
I
nice.
treat people that way. So yeah,
I've got so many drag kids now already, so it feels like I do have kids in some way, shape, or form. So
right. A whole litter of
actually,
whole litter of children
it's a murder of drag queens.
of
Okay,
crows.
they're like
Yeah,
crows. Yes.
it's a
And
mischief.
one last question here from Amy Holcomb, who emailed this in. What was your favorite part of the Canadian tour?
I don't know if I could say this. The um ooh, I'll be real careful. Um Devin. Devin was my favorite part of the Christmas tour. And all of you, all of the fans. That was my favorite part. Meeting everybody, all of the love, all of the energy, all the positivity. That was my favorite part.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we have reached the end of our questions. We have gone 10 minutes over our time. This has been
Oh,
such a wonderful, like, Kiki this evening.
Thank you.
Um, Of course. I want to give us all a chance to say goodnight to everybody who's watching, and we're going to start with Amethyst Diamond.
Absolutely. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us tonight and for tuning in every other week for this little check-in to say hi, how you doing, just to see what we're up to. Thank you for your love and your support for keeping our show going for 6 years now, 6 seasons. We're coming up on the end of our 6th season, and we are very excited for the future and our 7th. Jade, sister, thank you for this journey and this adventure that we do here together. It means a lot that you share this space with me and we have this time to connect, and I love you like no other. So thank you very much for that. Her name is LEXI Love. LEXI Love, it was a blessing having you here tonight. Thank you for taking the time. I know you are a very busy woman. Congratulations on your success in life, in your personal journey, in your self-awareness, and you growing as the beautiful, beautiful woman that you are. Thank you for taking the time to come on our little show here and grace us with your beauty and your intelligence and your talent. I can't wait to see you again, because you were a blessing, and I love you, and I wish you nothing but the best. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I love you, girls.
You bet. Lexi, anything to say to the viewers who are still watching?
I, Lexi, love you. Thank you so much. And tune in. More to come. Mother's not done.
I love that. Lexi, it has been an absolute honor to share space with you this evening and at Dickinson. Like,
Yes.
you were the party of that dressing room. Like, it was it's it was like hanging out with that girl you haven't seen in a while, and you just got to reconnect. And
felt like that.
I'm glad we got to reconnect. If you ever need anything, you got our numbers. Message us
Yeah.
anytime. And I think the sky is the limit for you. I can't wait to see what else you got going on. And you take care of those adorable puppies, because they are so cute.
We're just pacing back and forth, like, come on, let us back
Like,
out.
hurry up.
Everybody, thank you all for tuning in this evening. It has been an absolute joy. We will be here again next week. Like we said before, our wonderful guest will be the one and only Stormy Sky. So you are not going to want to miss that evening. But until we see you again, take care of yourselves. And don't forget to protect the dolls. Night, everybody.
We love you.